Your whole team's fate decided by the flip of a coin. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Michael Colaianni. Well, that's the reality for an under-14 girls team from North Fort Myers High School as they're facing that after a bizarre turn of events at a soccer tournament this weekend in Lafayette, Louisiana. Now, last week, the Knights flew to Louisiana with 125 other teams from 11 states to participate in the President's Cup. Now, they raised $17,000 to go and won their opening game 5-0. But rain and storms washed out play Friday night and Saturday, and with sloppy field conditions so bad they couldn't even do penalty kicks to decide the remaining games, their fate, along with many other teams, was determined by a coin toss to advance. They lost their second coin flip and lost the chance to play.
We were only in the Florida hotel, but we saw a whole team sitting in the hallway just sobbing. I mean, it was just crushing for them. They worked so hard. They competed the way they were supposed to do. They played fairly. They fundraised. They did everything right. And then it came down to a flip of a coin.
Well, anyone who has ever played sports knows those ladies got a tough break. Sorry about that, ladies. Well, so yesterday I told you about this guy, 2013 Minor League Player of the Year, Byron Buxton, who was called up by the Twins and debuted for the team this afternoon. So could Minnesota grab a win in their new Sluggers' first major league action? To the highlights now. So here is Buxton. He's coming up in the second inning against Texas starter Nick Martinez, and he promptly strikes out on that slider in the dirt. A rather underwhelming debut at bat, but things would get better from there. Well, not exactly here, as Buxton once again is going to strike out in the sixth inning with a runner on third, but he would redeem himself yet. We don't have the highlight, but after reaching on a sacrifice bunt in the ninth, Buxton would score the go-ahead run on a double from Eddie Rosario, so the Twins win the game 4-3. Congratulations to the Twins and Buxton. Now to the Trop for White Sox and Rays, where Sox starter and FGCU Hall of Famer Chris Sale was just killing it. The lefty tore through the Rays lineup for 12 strikeouts. He goes 6 2/3 innings, and he only made one mistake. That one right there, definitely costly in the seventh to Asdrubal Cabrera with a man on. Liftoff to left field, two-run homer is the difference maker. Tough loss for Sale and his team. Rays win 2-1. We were hoping to have these College World Series highlights for you last night from the Miami-Florida matchup, but the Gators went off on the Canes, and the game ended late. UF with a Southwest Florida huge 15-3 opening round win. Get this, they tied a College World Series record with 11 runs in the fourth inning alone. The Gators will square off with Virginia tomorrow night, while the Canes will play the Razorbacks from Arkansas. So following last night's defeat in Tampa to the Blackhawks, the Lightning are fighting to bring the series back to Florida for a winner-take-all Game 7. But with the anticipation of the Blackhawks getting the chance to win their first Stanley Cup at home in 77 years, ticket prices in Chi-Town are going for 10 times their value. Now, while Hawks fans are looking for a win, Lightning coach John Cooper isn't too concerned that his team is down.
You know, we've been in so many different situations in this playoffs, whether we've been up 3-2 or down 3-2. We've gone through these now, and so people can't sit here and say, well, you know, the inexperienced Lightning. I think we're the gamer Lightning.
All right, into the NBA, the Cavaliers and Warriors are set to continue the NBA Finals tonight on the Best Coast. That's the West Coast. Golden State and Cleveland are locked at 2 games apiece, but players on both sides are confident heading into tonight's matchup.
We have more skill than them as a whole team, so they're aware of them for 48 minutes. We got more depth as well. We could feel them getting tired the more we ran.
It's going to come down to pride and, you know, taking the challenge. Like I said, we have to sit down and take the challenge, make sure we step up and knock down our good looks when we get them.
So we got a great matchup tonight, guys. 2-2. Everybody's looking for that series to just continue on. We're all looking forward to a Game 7, hopefully.